Hello mi gente and welcome back to Nata Knows Best, my channel dedicated to all things food. So Thanksgiving is right around the corner, which means lots of apple pie recipes will be out there. However, if you're not the most experienced baker, I have the perfect recipe that can substitute that apple pie. So without further ado, in today's episode, we're making apple crisp. So let's get started by preheating our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna get started on the crisp topping. What you're gonna need is some all-purpose flour. Next, I'm going to add some light brown sugar, and all exact ingredients will be listed in the description box below. Now that we've whisked our dry ingredients, I'm going to add some salt, ground cinnamon, and baking powder. Whisk again. Our next step is to add cubed unsalted butter to our dry ingredients. And then we're going to use our hands and we're going to crumble them together until the crumb mixture resembles wet sand. Alright, our mixture looks like wet sand, so I'm going to put this in the fridge to cool while I work on the apples. Slice these thinly, and I chose green apples, specifically Granny Smith, because I really like the tartness, but you guys could use any type of apples you like. So I'm going to set our apples aside and start working on our semi-caramel mixture that we're going to add to the apples while they bake. So here I have some melted butter, and to this I'm going to add some flour, and I'm going to whisk this together, followed by some water and then some lemon juice. Next, I'm going to add a pinch of cinnamon, a pinch of salt, a dash of vanilla extract, and some light brown sugar. This mixture is going to resemble a caramel sauce, but it's not as thick as a typical caramel sauce. So that's why I called it a semi-caramel. So now that we've finished up our caramel, I'm going to pour it over our apples and toss them together. So to a greased baking dish, add your apples. And now I'm going to add my crumb topping. Now I'm going to let this bake in the oven for 35 minutes. Mi gente, it's time to try our apple crisp. I had it resting for a bit just so it could cool. I added a scoop of vanilla ice cream because of course that just puts it over the top. So I'm gonna dig right in. I'm going in for the ice cream with some of that crumb topping and the apple. Hold up. Oh my God. I need a more crunch. I need more crunch. Look at that crunch. Oh my God. I know. This is so delicious and easy to make. Like I said, if you're not an experienced baker and someone tasked you to make an apple pie, or you want to make an apple pie but you're so intimidated by making a crust, don't even worry about it. This right here will knock everyone's socks off. This apple crisp is so delicious. You know it's good if you can lick your fingers. All right, so if you guys are looking for an easy Thanksgiving dessert and you don't want it to be too complicated, this apple crisp recipe will be perfect for you. I'll go ahead and link it to my Nata Knows Desserts playlist. I'll put that up here for you guys. Remember, we have episodes dropping every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please stay tuned. Go ahead and subscribe now if you loved this recipe or if you just love me in general. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Nata Knows Best.